Namaste. Welcome to Yogaladen Offenbach and our first online video in English. Today, I will guide you through a practice that I like to call Hatha Ashtanga. Ashtanga because it's dynamic enough to really get into the flow, and Hatha because it's strong and slow enough to really feel what's going on. Try it and enjoy. Start at the beginning of your mat and use this time to set an intention for today's practice. It may be that you want to dedicate your practice to someone else, or that you want to practice in a certain way today. Whatever you like. And then lower your arms, and on the inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower down, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, lower knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. And use this first downward facing dog to move your body in any way that feels right to you at this time. Maybe you want to bend your knees. Maybe you want to circle your ankles. Maybe you want to lengthen your back and push all 10 fingertips away from you into the mat and your sit bones towards the ceiling. Bend your knees. Inhale, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, lift your arms up, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back, lower knees, chest, chin or forehead down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Feel that your body is maybe slightly warmer, slightly softer. And see if you want to continue to move a bit or get deeper into your downward facing dog. Let your feet be hip width apart. Bend your knees, and on the inhale, step forward for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, Uttana Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, lower your arms, mountain pose. Inhale, Uttana Tadasana, lengthen up. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. And then step, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog, the third. Again, spread your fingers apart. Push the root of your index finger into the mat. And slightly pull your thumb and your index finger towards each other. Activate your core and slowly push your sit bones up and towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen forward. Exhale, step, Chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. You can always choose. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Watch out here. Right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your arms up. Exhale, hands down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Watch out again. Left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands down. Step back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Five breaths here. Breathe deeply into the chest on the inhale and gently push into the mat. Lengthen in all directions on the exhale. Inhale, breathe into the chest, and exhale, fingertips and sit bones gently push away from each other. The exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, step forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, lift your arms. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, lift your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen forward. Exhale, step, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge, shoulders down. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. You can bend your knees slightly and have your stomach and your thighs get a bit closer so you can lengthen your upper body maybe a bit more. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Last round, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, step, bend the elbows for Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, high lunge. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga, 90 degrees in the elbows, no more. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Deep inhale and exhale here. The heels lower as much as they want, but no need to bring them to the mat. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump forward. Ardha Uttanasana and Uttanasana, forward bend. Come into chair pose on the inhale. Into mountain pose on the exhale. Lower your arms. Hands to your hips. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your knees. Bring your upper body down. Use your first 3 fingers to grab the big toe. Lengthen and look up on the inhale. Exhale, lower down your upper body, stomach and thighs touch, and your entire foot presses down into the mat, also the big toes. And on every inhale, you lengthen the upper body down, and on every exhale, you push your feet and big toes down into the mat, and you feel how your hips go towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, Tadasana. Exhale, down into forward folds. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, step, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen forward into forward fold on the exhale. Inhale, lift your arms, your upper body up. Relax your shoulders and lower your arms down. Lift your shoulders up to your ears, back, and lower them down. Press into your right foot, step your left leg back. Turn your left foot in, straighten your right leg. For Trikonasana, triangle pose, come forward, lower your right hand down wherever it falls, and lift your left arm up. Here, on every inhale, gently pull your right hip back towards you. And on the exhale, push the outside of your left foot into the mat. Inhale, right big toe into the mat, right hip back. Exhale, left foot into the mat, and open your belly button to the side. Find balance between being strong and pushing your feet into the mat and lifting up all the way into your left fingertips. Look down, bend your right knee. Inhale, come up. Turn your right foot in, your left foot towards the back, and switch sides for Trikonasana, triangle pose on your left. Lower your left hand down. Lift your right arm up. Your left hip gently pulls back towards you on the inhale. On the exhale, stability in your right foot, the outside of your right foot. Press your left big toe into the mat and gently open your belly button to the side and up. Find balance between stability and growth up towards the ceiling. Relax your neck. Look down, bend your left knee. Inhale, rise up and come to the beginning of your mat. Lower your arms down on the exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, step back for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And on the exhale, bend your knees and look forward. Step forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your body and your upper body up, Uttana Tadasana, and lower your arms down on the exhale. Your shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Press into your right foot. Step your left foot back, turn it in. Straighten your arms, and for side angle, Parsvakonasana, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm over left ear. Now use your right upper arm to gently press your right knee to the outside, and use the outside of your left foot to press into the mat and feel space and lengthening between that foot and your left fingertips and everything in between. See that your neck is comfortable and feel grounded while you lengthen. Look down, lift your body up, and switch sides. Right foot turns in, left foot turns to the back, left hand to the inside of the left foot, right arm over right ear. And then again use the left upper arm to gently press your left knee to the outside and press the outside of your right foot into the mat. And then find that line of connection between your foot on the right side and your fingertips on the right side. If you have space, gently turn your belly button to the side and up. Look down and lift up. Come to the front of your mat and lower your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana on the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, step, Chaturanga, 90 degrees in the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the end of the exhale, bend your knees and look forward. Step, step, Ardha Uttanasana on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Uttana Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Lift your shoulders up, back, and lower them down. Left foot steps back, both feet parallel for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands to your hips, lift up on the inhale. Exhale, lower down, bring the hands to the mat. See that the outside of your feet is parallel and your heel is a little bit further out than your pinky toe. And then on the inhale, lengthen your upper body. And on the exhale, lower down and gently push into the outside of your feet. Bring more weight or strength into the front part of your feet. So you can feel the ball of your feet pressing you away from the mat. Let the yoga do the work. Lengthen on the inhale. Bring your hands to your hips on the exhale and slightly bend your knees. Inhale, lift your upper body up. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale, straighten your arms to the side. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, lower down for Prasarita Padottanasana C. Same thing here. There's weight and strength in the front part of your feet. The balls of your feet are pressing you away from the mat. On the inhale, your upper body pulls away from your hips. And on the exhale, you lower down and pull the arms over your head, but only so far that your shoulders still have space. Maybe you can make an O with your arms and let it flow. There's nothing you need to force. Lower your hands down on the exhale. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, hands to your hips. Slightly bend your knees. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, come to the front of your mat. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift your arms up, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, step, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The exhale to bend your knees and look forward. Step, step, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, Uttana Tadasana. Lift all the way up to standing. Exhale, lower your arms. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears, back and down. Tree pose. Press into your right foot. Lift your left knee up. Bring the sole of your left foot to your calf or to the inside of your thigh, not to your knee. And bring the palms together for your tree. Feel stable as your right foot presses down and your tailbone follows down. And feel that you grow up towards the ceiling. See if your drishti, the point that you focus on with your eyes, is one stable point. Relax the shoulders. On the inhale, bring your knee forward, both hands to the hips, and straighten your left leg forward as high as you can. Feel that it's your left thigh that lifts up the leg, but not just the thigh, it's also your core. And you can help your core by pressing your right foot down. And don't waste any energy by having tension in your face. Relax your forehead, your jaw. Press your right foot down. And bring your chest forward and your shoulders back. Just a bit longer. And then bend your left knee. Step your left foot far back onto the mat. Bring your hands to the mat. Lower your left knee back and down. Right hand to your right thigh. Lift your upper body. And then pull your right heel and your left knee towards the center. Lift up your pubic bone and your chest slightly up and forward while you feel stability in the lower half of your body. You're lengthening the psoas muscle. If you want, lift your arms up for Anjaneyasana and feel stability in the lower half of your body and space and expansion in the upper half of your body. Relax your shoulders. And lower your hands down on the exhale. Lift your knee up. Step back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees on the exhale. Inhale, step, step, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms, upper body all the way up. Come to standing and lower your arms down on the exhale. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. Other side. Press your left foot into the mat. Lift your right knee. For tree pose, sole of the foot against the calf or the thigh, and bring your palms together. Feel stability with your left foot and your tailbone gently pushing down, and feel expansion with your pubic bone and the crown of your head moving up. Relax your shoulders. Stability all the way down, expansion all the way up. And Be steady with your drishti, the point of focus of your eyes, in one place. And then bring your right knee forward, bring your hands to your hips, and straighten your right leg forward. Lift the leg as high up as you want. And feel it's not just your right thigh that is working to keep your leg up, but also your left foot down, your tailbone down, while your pubic bone helps you lift up your upper body and your right leg. Chest forward, shoulders back. Relax your face. Just a bit longer here, and then bend your right knee, and with control, step your right foot back, lower it down to the mat, hands to your mat, and your right knee back and down onto the mat. Hands to your left thigh, lift your upper body up, find stability. Left heel, right knee, pull towards the center. And from here, your pubic bone lifts you up, while your shoulders stay relaxed and down. If you want, lift your arms up for Anjaneyasana. Feel your chest open, forward and up, while your right hamstring pushes back. Your left hip comes back, and your right hip comes slightly forward with the help of your right foot that presses into the mat. Relax your shoulders. Lower your hands down onto the mat, lift your right knee, step your left foot back into plank, and come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees and look forward. Step forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, lower your arms down. The beginning of your mat. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. One more breath here. Before you step your right foot back and lower your right knee onto the mat. Lift your right arm up and bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, palms together. Lengthen your upper body and gently twist to the left. If you want to, lift up your right knee and straighten your right leg. Right heel pushes away from you if you want to. Right hand to the mat, lift your left arm up. Feel strength and stability in the lower half of your body. Straighten your right leg and feel expansion in your upper half of the body while you gently twist to the left as far as you want. Relax your neck. Look down, lower your arm down. Come to the back of your mat and lower your left knee down. Lift your left arm up and left elbow to the outside of your right knee, palms together. Lengthen your upper body and gently twist to the right. If you want, lift your left knee off the mat and straighten your left leg. Chest forward, shoulders back, and if you want, left hand to the mat and lift your right arm towards the ceiling. Stability in the lower half of your body, and feel your right sit bone sink towards the mat while your left hamstring pushes up towards the ceiling, so your hips stay more or less in one line. Relax your neck. Look down, lift up, and come back towards the front of your mat to get ready for reverse triangle. Straighten both legs. Right hip forward, left hip back. Lift your right arm and lengthen forward. hand onto a block or onto the mat. Your left hand to your left shoulder. Lengthen your upper body and then gently twist to the left. Lift your left arm. And on the inhale, pull your left hip back. On the exhale, press into your right foot and bring your right hip forward, more or less in one line with the left hip. Relax your neck and find balance between your left fingertips going up and your right fingertips gently pressing down. And don't forget to breathe here. Look down, bend your left knee, come up and switch sides. Take your block if you need it. Right hip back, left hip forward. Lift your left arm up and lengthen forward, fingertips onto the block or to the mat. Bring your right hand to your right shoulder, lengthen your upper body, and then gently turn to the right. Lift your right arm, your right fingertips towards the ceiling. On every inhale, pull your right hip back. And on the exhale, push into your left foot and bring your left hip forward. Relax your neck and find balance between your right and your left fingertips and everything in between. Continue to breathe. I know this can be difficult, but see if you can bring any lightness into this asana while you continue to breathe. Look down, lower your arm, come back to the front of your mat and put your block away. Tadasana. On the inhale, lift your arms up, Uttana Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Watch out, step forward and come into Malasana with bent knees. Bring your palms together and see if you can balance your elbows pressing away and your knees pressing towards you. Close your eyes. Lengthen your upper body up and your tailbone down. Feel your hips slowly allowing some space to develop. Bring your palms in front of you for crow pose. Knees onto your upper arms or elbows. Lift your heels up, your hips up, and then lift one foot up or the other foot up or both feet up for crow pose. Pull your heels towards your seat. Press all 10 fingers into the mat. Press yourselves away from the mat and continue to breathe here. If you're shaking or moving, perfect. You're alive. Just a couple more breaths here. Find your core, strengthen your core and jump back or step back for Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look forward, step forward and then lower down. Find a seat. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And for Dandasana, bring both hands next to your hips. Press your sit bones down into the mat and lift through the crown of your head. Feel your core. Bring your shoulders back and your chest forward and gently tuck your chin. Pull your toes towards you and let your hamstrings sink into the mat. Relax your facial expressions. And then slowly walk your fingertips forward And there's no need to reach your feet. Just see what's comfortable. See that your elbows are still bent a little bit. And find forward fold, Paschimottanasana. From your core, lengthen your upper body. And gently push your sit bones down and back, away from you. Relax your shoulders. If you want to, close your eyes. Feel your breath. Relax your shoulders. And then gently walk back, come up, cross your feet, and find Chaturanga Dandasana for one last time. Bend your elbows, and on the inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step forward, and find a seated position again. Straighten your left leg, bring your right foot across your left knee. Use your left arm to grab your right knee and bring your right hand behind you. And then lengthen up and gently twist to the right for seated twist. Feel that on the inhale, you pull the insides of your legs towards the core. You lift up through the crown and down through the sit bones at the same time. And then gently twist to the right with relaxed shoulders. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, turn maybe just a bit more, but no need to overdo it. On the inhale, come back to center. Straighten your right leg. Just take a breath here to see what's happened. And then bend your left knee, bring your left foot across your right knee. Right arm around the left knee, left hand behind you. Lengthen and gently twist to the left. Again, feel the inside of your legs pull towards the core. And from there, lift up through the crown and down through the sit bones. And then gently twist a bit more to the left, but no need to overdo it. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, turn. Relax your facial expressions and your shoulders. On the next inhale, come back to center. Put both feet onto the mat and bring your forehead or your chin to the knees to feel for just a few moments what's happening. And lift your head off the knees. Lift your feet off the mat for Navasana, boat pose. Straighten your arms to the side, chest forward, shoulders back. Straighten the legs maybe a bit more, as much as you want. But keep your facial expression soft. You don't need tension there. It's your core that helps you hold the asana. Pull your thigh bones towards your hips. And then lower your feet onto the mat. Round your back, activate your core, and roll back onto the mat. On the mat, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees gently fall out to the side. And bring one hand to your belly and the other one onto your heart. And enjoy a short relaxation after the tension. Feel how your belly lifts up on every inhale and melt a little bit more into the mat on the exhale. And then gently, with control, lift your knees back up. Take your feet mat width apart and your arms into Cactus Pose. Let your knees lower to your right side, feet stay mat width apart. On the inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, lower your knees to your left. Feet are mat width apart. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, back to center, and exhale to your left. Inhale, back to center. Feet are mat width apart, and lower both knees to your right. Stay here. Relax your shoulders. And see if you can feel which body parts keep your knees from lowering down further onto the mat without pushing, just to see, nothing to change. Lift then both knees back up to center and lower them to your left side. Again, see if you can find the body parts that are keeping your knees from lowering further onto the mat without trying to push them any lower. They're fine where they are. You're fine as you are. Lift your knees back up. Bring both feet hip width apart. Straighten your arms alongside your body. And for shoulder bridge, lift your hips up. Grab the outside of your mat, pull it apart. Gently press the back of your head into the mat. And if you want to, interlace your fingers for shoulder bridge. Feel your chest lift up and over your chin behind you on the inhale. And gently push your tailbone towards your knees on the exhale. Feel expansion and balance. Up and down, left and right, and forward and back. Gently lower down your hips, straighten your legs, and just feel the effect of this back bend in the present moment. And then get ready for shoulder stand or a variation. Bring your arms to your body, lift your legs up, and then you can use plow to come into shoulder stand, or put a cushion or a block under your sacrum and just lift your legs up towards the ceiling. If you're in shoulder stand, see that your shoulder blades and your elbows are getting somewhat close to each other. Pull them together and press your elbows and your upper arms into the mat so you can lift up. Gently let the back of your head sink into the mat so your chin is off the chest. Close your eyes here and breathe. If at any time you need a little break, bend your knees to your forehead, remain here for a breath or two, and then either come back into shoulder stand or come out of the asana. No need to overdo it here. Be gentle to your neck. And then tuck your toes and lower your feet behind you for Plow Pose. When the toes touch the mat or the floor, only then remove your hands from your lower back. Maybe you want to interlace them. For Plow Pose, feel that your sit bones and your hamstrings are reaching gently towards the ceiling, while your shoulders and your arms are reaching into the mat. And bend your knees, and with control, roll out of the position. Straighten your legs onto the mat and feel what is happening right now. For Fish Pose, bring your palms under your buttocks, arms together, elbows together, press into your elbows, look to your toes, open your chest to the ceiling and let the crown of your head gently touch the mat, but no weight on your head, just touch the mat. And then on the inhale, feel your chest open towards the ceiling and over your chin behind you. On the exhale, push your palms and buttocks into the mat. Feel space and expansion, left, right, up, down, forward and back. And if you want to, take one deep inhale into your chest, in, and then open your mouth and exhale through the mouth. Bring your chin to your chest, press into your elbows, and lower back down for final Shavasana. Let your feet and ankle fall out to the side. Palms are facing up. And if you feel any tension in your neck, gently turn your head to the right, back to center, and to the left. Bring your head back to center and just take these few moments to hit the pause button. Everything, every plan, every analysis can wait until later. Shavasana.
We are born in light. We live in love. We are peace. We are born in light. We live in love. We are peace. We are born in light. We live in love. We are peace. We are born in light. We live in love. We are peace. Omburbuaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargorevasyatimai Yoyonna Prachodaya Omburbuaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Vargorevasyatimayi Yoena prachodaya Om Bhurvasvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargorevasyatimayi Yoena prachodaya Om Bhurvasvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargorevasyatimayi Yoena prachodaya. We are born in light. We live in love. We are.
And then gently start moving fingers and toes, feet and hands, arms and legs. Stretch your arms overhead if you want to, or gently pull your knees to your chest, whatever feels good to you at this time. And then roll to one side. Use your arm as a pillow. Enjoy being here. Before finding a comfortable seat at the beginning of your mat, you can keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms together, and only if you want to, join me in sealing this practice with one Om. Nobody's listening. For one relaxed Om, inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this class. I hope you're doing well. Have a nice day, a nice night. All the best, and hopefully we'll see you soon again at Yogaladen, Offenbach. Namaste.
We are born in light.